Welcome to Soft Launch, everybody. Back with another amazing episode. I am JC Mendoza.
I'm Samantha Santos.
And we're a couple weeks late, but what the fuck are you going to do about it? You can't do nothing. You got to do something. That's what we're doing. We're getting you guys this episode. It's a couple days late, but make no mistake, the kids have had themselves a week. A jam-packed weekend, a crazy week. Life has been insane. Things are really ramping up en route to the wedding, son. This shit is crazy. We're less than a month. We're about a month away.
Yeah.
We're about a month away. And our lives have been hectic, and we're going to tell you all about them in our first segment called One Thing About We and One Thing About Me, if I may.
Please.
If you are an audio listener, you can't possibly see the headassery that you're being exposed to. Make no mistake, Samantha and I were wearing matching merch from my bachelor party. The kid had his bachelor party this past weekend. It was the best weekend of my life.
Yeah.
Well, not of my life, but with my friends.
Fucking mouth.
Yeah, it's my best week of my friends. It was so fun. I had my bachelor party.
And there were no strippers.
No strippers. There were no strippers. I wasn't allowed to have strippers, but I still, in a way, did get that scratch itched because I didn't have strippers, but since I wasn't allowed, I was stripped of my dignity. So something was taken.
Yeah.
As long as something gets taken off, I feel like it was a sexual bachelor party.
Yeah. You look at me and you got never said no strippers. Yeah. And this narrative that's being thrown out is correct.
Yes.
Yeah. You understand?
I was about to say, this is not a narrative that you would not like.
No, I love the narrative.
This is a narrative. Yeah. You don't create it, but you perpetuate it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you don't create, you perpetuate.
No, absolutely. I never said it, but it was implied.
Yeah. It's just what it is.
It was expected.
Yeah, I didn't have any strippers because of the implication.
Exactly.
It's just what it is. And I didn't have any strippers. Also, I'm going to be real with you. I'm going to be real with you, and it's just me. As a dude at a bachelor party, getting strippers or going to the strip club is the gayest thing you can do. And I don't mean it like in a negative way, but it's like if you need women to have a good time with the bros, that says more about your friendship than I think you realize it does.
Yeah. And all the guys have tuned out now. They go, this cock.
Yeah, if you made it to episode 135 and you haven't figured that out yet, then I just don't know what to tell you.
JC walks into a strip club. He goes, "What do you guys think? You're chaperone? Put your tits away."
Yo.
Why do you have your tits out? It's disgusting. You understand?
Context matters. Titties should be out in the strip club and they're beautiful. Titties shouldn't be out on the red carpet.
They're what?
Titties are beautiful. They could be attached to your body.
Only mine.
And you have two. So technically, that statement would still read the same. Okay. Titties is beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm just missing the yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Titties is beautiful.
Give me my pronoun.
I don't mind strip clubs. I've never, even as a single man, I've never been a strip club guy. As a single man, I wasn't much of a singles man.
Yeah. Well, you had no money.
You had no
choice.
Had no money, and not much. No, I'm just kidding. You had no money, and I think just the money of it does make it a little uncomfortable for me personally.
Yeah.
They're working for it, and if men will pay for it, do your thing.
Yeah. Do you know any guys that thought a stripper was falling for them before? All of your friends, probably. Yeah. Well, I know you think that. You understand?
No. Yeah. Of course.
Of course. I think
almost
that's just it's a rite of passage for straight men.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
No, she really liked me.
Yeah, you can't name any names, but I have friends who have been 100% convinced that strippers like them, and they held this notion up until they walked to the ATM after the lights in the strip club went on with the strippers' titties on their back because they have to pay for all the dances that they've accrued.
Yeah.
They started like getting dances on merit.
Yeah.
Just because it's like, hey, you're going to be good for this. And the stripper had to follow them to the ATM. That whole time they thought the stripper really liked them.
Yeah.
Just what it is, what are you going to do?
Yeah, and the stripper goes like, I got to go home to my kids.
I got to go home to my man.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
It's truth. And I think it's a cool place to have, sometimes it's an interesting place to hang out. It's not my preferred place to hang out.
Yeah.
I just think adding naked women to a situation changes the stakes of it.
Yeah.
And I don't always like those stakes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So strip club's not something that I need to have a good time, and I feel like I'm very grateful to my friends for the ones who do enjoy that type of partying. Really gave me the space to have my kind of weekend.
Every guy.
Almost every guy.
Yeah.
Almost every, but nobody complained about it. And nobody, made me feel. Yeah, but that's all I ask.
No.
That's all I ask is not to complain to my face. That's all I ask is to keep it behind my back where it belongs. I'm not a person who walks around this world thinking that my shit don't stink. I know it stinks, but if you're going to talk about the aroma, do it where I can't hear you.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what friendship is.
No, it truly is. People just forget that just being polite is like still having an opinion and still talking shit, but just not in the person's face. That's rude.
Yeah, it's rude. It's just like, of course, have your individuality, have your take, have your opinion, but don't make me responsible for
Yeah.
it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to hear everything that everybody has to think about me all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't even think that necessarily friendships flourish when it's 100% honesty all the time. You got to give people space to live their lives.
Gotta lie.
And that's what I feel like my friends did for me this past
And I
weekend.
love that for you.
They all bought into a lie that, yo, we're going to act like this is better than having naked women around because this fucking guy's a fucking loser and he's going to cry if somebody takes their pussy out. And it's just what it is. And I really appreciate the fact that they did that because I didn't feel it at all.
Yeah, good for you. I love that.
It was so much fun. We went up to the Poconos because make no mistake, me and my baby were just the same person.
We're just the same guy.
We're just the same guy. And we stayed in a place that was 15 minutes away from where my grandma used to have a house. And on the way up, I started feeling like a little kid again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was really excited. I love the Poconos. We had a great time. We lit fires. We freshied alcohol. We drank too much.
Well, you gotta tell everybody what a freshie is. Nobody knows what that is.
Well, we haven't talked about it.
I don't think we've ever talked about a freshie.
Well, for the uninitiated, I can't believe this is such a core value to my life.
Yeah.
I can't believe it's taken me this long to express it. What me and my friends do, we do this thing called Freshies where you get a fresh round of drinks and you chug it.
Yeah.
And that's just, we don't do shots. We don't do like shotguns. We freshie cocktails.
Yeah.
And it just gets us to the point of no return very quickly.
Yeah.
And we did a bunch of those. We had a great time.
And what did you learn after your first night?
I learned after my first night, I'm just not the man I used to be.
Yeah.
I look at myself at 33 years old, about to get married, and I go, something has changed within me. And it's the fact that I can't consume alcohol at the rate that I used to, and if I try to, my body's just gonna pay with a lot of interest on it. I got so hungover that first day, and make no mistake, I also, you know what the problem was? I brought my new self in contact with my old self, and they don't get along.
No.
Because I was also on about 10 milligrams of an edible.
Yeah.
Which is enough for my new self.
Yeah.
To really put me in a place. And then it just drank the amount that my old self would drink, and I woke up the next morning, I thought I was going to die.
Yeah, I knew it was bad because JC hit me with I'm not even kidding, I don't think I'm ever going to drink again. And I went, right.
And you know what? I never used to do that. Back, even my heyday, like I would suffer hangovers and I'd be like, this is fucking horrible.
Yeah.
But I'd be like, yo, I made a mistake. This, I was like, yo, I don't think I can do alcohol ever again.
I also knew it was going to be a bad morning for you because at night, the night before, you were texting me and you're like, I'm having the best time. I love these guys. I think I'm going to cry. And I was like, oh.
Yeah.
It's one of those.
And make no mistake, I spent the next morning crying.
Yeah.
And not even out of pain. I was just like, wow, I can't believe this is my life. I can't believe.
Yeah.
I can't believe make no mistake. Make no mistake, I got to my bachelor party. I shared the hot tub with about 4 other dudes, and I cried in there.
Yeah.
And it's just, it's just the kind of guy that I am, and I fear it's the kind of guy I've always been.
Yeah, you just feel more empowered to be that guy.
And I really appreciate my friends for giving me the space to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I don't mind being made fun of during it, but like to create the situation where I can feel that to that degree.
Were you speaking? Like, were you doing a speech?
No. I was just like, we were just all in the hot tub and, talking about life, and I was like, I could sob right now. And, I didn't speak through it, but like I cried and it was nice. And I just, not that it was nice to cry, but it was nice to feel like I felt like my cup was full.
Yeah.
So one thing about me, I don't need much, I feel. Like I just like, I think I've come fully to grips that my love language is quality time.
100%.
Like I love a big act of service, and make no mistake, the weekend was full of them. I haven't even gotten there yet. But like if we would have went to the park and had a picnic, you know what I'm saying? Like if everybody's there and like we're all like a couple people go over there, a couple people, like everybody's doing their own thing, but we're all together. That's all I need.
Yeah.
And the weekend could have ended when it was just me. It was me, AJ, B-Rod, and Lou, while Rollin and Drew went to go to BJ's to like get the drinks for the night. And we're just sitting outside, no music, just hanging out, talking. Sometimes we were on our phone. I'm like, this could be it. And I'd be happy. You know what I mean? And I feel like my friends, you taught me this quote, to be loved is to be seen.
Yeah.
And I felt like my friends really, they've taken notice of who I am and really went out of their way to give me a dream weekend.
Isn't it the best?
It's nothing better. It's
it really,
one of the peaks of my life.
It is really true. Like to be loved is to be seen.
Yeah.
It is when someone does something for you that has nothing to do with who you are and you have to act thankful for it, it's the worst.
Yeah.
But when someone does something that is so you're like, oh my God, you know me.
Yeah. And that's how I felt all weekend. And I got to give a big shout out to my guy, Rollin.
Yes.
Rollin and everybody there was was important, but I feel like Rollin really took.
He went all out.
He went all out. He took the brunt of this, and he got these fucking sweaters made.
Yeah.
And I just love a corny fucking sweater.
Yeah.
He made merch. He made stickers.
Yeah.
Like he made. Oh, I didn't bring the pillow. He made a pillow with your face on it so I
Yes.
could sleep. And like I loved all of that. Like
I love it. You look at Rollin, you go best friend.
Yeah.
You look at Rollin, you go best man.
You look at the kid and you go best man, and you go B-Rod. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you go, B-Rod doesn't listen to pod, he won't know.
B-Rod tunes in now and then.
He does?
I think he might.
We'll see. We'll see. Hey, B-Rod, go fuck yourself.
No,
That's only if you're listening. I just want you to know that I said that. I don't really mean it, though.
that's just the test.
That's
We'll
just
see
the
if you
test.
pass.
Yeah,
If you
yeah.
won't. But you know who will pass? Lucito, another shout out.
Yeah.
Lucito and Vic, probably the most avid listeners
Yeah.
from the group of the pod. But shout out to the whole group.
Yes, you go shout out Vic made you food.
Yeah. Vic he was making meals every morning. He made Bracco's breakfast tacos.
I love it.
Fucking delicious. And I missed the whole first day of them because I couldn't eat.
Yo, and I'm telling you, he's on the phone with me, but make zero mistake, on FaceTime with me while he's taking a shit. You understand? And he's like, I can't go out there. And he's like, Victor's cooking. And I'm like, unfortunately, I have to go out there. I need to know how Victor's food tastes.
Yo.
I'm like, go out there. And he's like, I can't. And I'm like, what do you think is going to happen to you? If you walk out there, he's like, I'm going to throw up.
Yeah, I couldn't. I threw up like 10 times. It
Yeah.
was so bad. I fell asleep. I felt fine. And then I woke up and everything was shit. I went, like, it was so bad. I slept. After I woke up from bed, I jumped in the shower. I was like, let me get my day started. I ended up having to sit down in the shower.
Yeah.
And like just contemplate life. And then I got out. I went back under the covers. The dudes knocked on the door like, yeah, we about to get ready to get started. I'm like, yo, I'm butt naked under here. I can't move. And they started dying laughing. I went back to the bathroom.
The only stripper for the weekend was
me.
you.
Yeah, shaking dick. And I just ended up back asleep on the bathroom floor just to be close to the toilet, just in case something happened. And I really didn't get any mojo until like 6 p.m.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
You sent me a picture of you outside, or that video of you breathing.
Man, absolutely iconic. If you haven't seen my dump from that weekend, bro, and I'm not talking about the one at the toilet. I'm talking about the one at the
I saw that dump.
I was absolutely fighting for my life.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't be a Bachelor without that. So that was incredible. I will say, I mean, we got to do all of my favorite things. We watched all my favorite teams. And they all lost. Make no mistake.
Whatever.
Every sporting
it's
event.
About you.
But the fact that I had such a fun weekend and all of my teams lost was like, I didn't even care.
Yeah.
And I've never felt like that watching a game where like, it doesn't even matter. We're all together.
Yeah.
Like it was so fucking cool. I feel like I got good, like, one-on-one time with all the people I feel like I don't get to see as much as I used to. And it was just so nice. I feel so lucky.
I know.
That was like the theme of the weekend. I felt so lucky to have this podcast, our career that we chase, be able to get married and continue to build a life. And then when the one weekend that I'm away from you and I'm not working and I'm like, fuck, like I don't have you. I have like my best friends in the world.
Yeah, you're filled with
they
love.
understand me too.
Yeah.
And I have a great support system in my family and everything was a dream.
Yeah.
It was truly, truly incredible.
Pussy. No, I'm kidding. You understand?
It's true. It's just what it is, but it was mad fun. I will say.
What?
Being at my bachelor party and something that I heard a lot was like, dog, I can't believe we're here for JC's bachelor. I can't believe JC's getting married.
Yeah.
And like the first time you hear it, it's like, wow, we have come a long way. We've known each other since college. This is crazy that it's my wedding. You think that the first time. 2, 3, 4 more times hearing, wow, I can't believe JC's getting married. It stops feeling like, wow, I can't believe it. It's like, yo, I can't believe it.
Yeah, like this motherfucker?
Yeah, they're like, yo, I can't believe that you're here. I'm like, motherfucker, did you not think that I was ever going to... Who would have thought? Who would have thought that we'd be here for your wedding? I was like, me?
Yeah.
I would have thought this one day. They're like, nah, I can't believe it. I'm like, y'all know I get bad bitches. What you talking about? You didn't think I was going to trick one long enough to stay with me forever? I started feeling like I'm still that guy. I'm still the same guy. I changed so much.
Yeah, you go. Get me to the strip club right now. Yeah. They're all gonna fall in love with me.
100%. Yo, get me to the strip club and watch I'm not gonna leave with nothing, but every stripper's gonna leave with a friend.
Yeah.
And I did that shit. Motherfuckers act like they don't know my body.
Yeah.
I walk in that strip club, make everybody comfortable, bro. I make everybody comfortable and everybody day better. I walk in. I brighten that motherfucker up. Acting like you can't believe I'm getting married.
Yeah. Every stripper can leave with a bestie.
With a bestie,
with a girly pop.
Yeah, they entered strippers, they leave in softies. You know what I'm saying? Fuck is you talking about, man? I make bitches so comfortable that sex is off the table.
Yeah.
Do you understand do you understand what a flex that is? Like, there's no threat of sex.
That's hysterical.
Bitches is comfortable around me, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck is you talking about? That's some real shit.
It's hysterical.
They don't flex that.
That's the first thing Eva Evans ever said.
Yeah.
When I told her that you and I were dating, because we were out, and I was with a couple single girls, and like me and you were dating, and then everyone's like, "We're about to get dudes," and I was like. Yeah. I was like, hey, I'm a great wing woman, and I can like, I'll flirt and stuff, but there's no way I'm gonna.
Yeah.
And then she was like, who are you dating? And I was like, JC Mendoza. She's like, girl, that man makes me feel so comfortable. I didn't even register. She's like, I just thought he like probably had a girlfriend or a wife. I just never even.
Yo, and that's like the biggest compliment.
Yeah.
Like, I think that the way that I grew up, like with two sisters and my mom, I feel like that's where it shows up the most.
100%.
I feel like that's osmosis in me. You know what I mean? And like I take pride in it. And I used to be embarrassed about it in college because you look at it and you go, that's anti, that's anti-pussy getting.
Oh, 100%.
If you don't reel that in, like unfortunately, in the ladies got to think you're a little dangerous.
Yeah.
If they're gonna give you something, they got to feel like, ooh, what's this guy?
Yeah.
And I just don't have an ounce of that in my bones.
Yeah.
And I used to be ashamed of it. And now it's my favorite thing.
Yeah, you look at you and you go, you definitely had sisters because you're like, I just want to make the girls feel comfortable, and then just want them to know dick is not on the table.
Yeah,
and you could tell I have brothers because I saw you and I go, I'm gonna fuck that guy. You understand?
I'm gonna take that.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that.
Yeah. You look at you look at us. You go, you had to strip the dick from my body.
I did.
You had to rip it from my cold dead hands.
I mean, 100%. You go, I had JC in my apartment after our first date, and he thought I just wanted to hang. And I go, I'm trying to get dick. You understand? I'm trying to get my dick wet.
Yeah. You thought that I thought that you were just trying to hang, and you thought I want to see if he's hung.
Yeah. You understand?
Yeah, it's just.
I'm talking to JC. He's trying to get to know me. I'm like, what? This guy's gay.
Yeah, get to know this pussy.
Yeah,
boy. What you talking
you
about,
look at us. You go. Our date started at 9 p.m. We didn't have sex until about 5 in the morning, and. Who do you think had to make the first move?
It's just what it is. Yeah. I feel no shame. Unfortunately, I feel like this is how it should be.
Yeah. You look at me, you go, I literally did, my pickup line literally was, you should come over and meet my dog. And JC thought I was being serious.
Yeah.
JC was like, great dog. And I'm like, right. Yeah, I also have a really wet cat, if you want to see. You understand? This fucking guy thought I really had him over from Monroe. I mean, she was a great wing woman.
I will say the craziest part about the whole thing is not to peel back the layers too much. I've heard you do that joke before, and I still think you brought me up there to meet Monroe. And the more I get to know you, and the more time we spend, I'm like, I think she really did think it was important to meet her dog.
Well, it was.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
It wasn't the first time I used that line. No, I'm just kidding. You understand? I'm just kidding.
You look at it, you go.
No. It was the first time I ever do it because most guys are like, well, what are we doing after this?
Yeah. And it's just what it is. I'm built there. I'm a different kind of guy.
You're a different guy. I have a question. On our first date, were you going to even try to kiss me if we were going our separate ways? If I wasn't a whore trying to bring you back to my apartment and we were ending the date after drinks where it should have, you know what I mean? Yeah. I have a dad. It should have ended there. You know?
Right.
But you go, my parents' marriage a mess, so I went home with you the first night.
Yeah.
You go,
we all have our problems.
We all have our things. Yeah. And you go, would you have tried to even kiss me?
No.
Oh my God. When would you have tried to kiss me?
Probably on the second date. And it's not even a reflection of you or how the date went. I'm just, and this is a little bit of a joke, but a lot of bit of the truth. I really think that I'm a bad bitch, and you're gonna have to step up to the plate. You understand?
It's not even like I'm a gentleman. You just go, I'm a bad bitch.
Like, yo, you gotta make a move on me.
Yeah.
You have to.
You gotta work for this.
You not even work. You gotta show me you want it. You unfortunately have to show me you want it, because my thing is, I think if I'm there, like I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? But like I gotta know that you want it.
You also don't. I was actually unsure on our first date. I was like, I don't know if I'm reading this incorrectly. I actually asked Janice, my god sister, I was like, maybe it's not a date. And she was like, Samantha, stop acting like you're not hot. Why are you acting? I was like, no, maybe it's just like, he's just like, oh yeah, we'll go out to drinks and like hang out.
Yeah. My shit is, I was definitely trying to fuck something that night. But my version of trying to fuck something is I'm trying to create a situation where something really wants to fuck me. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm playing a different game. I'm like, I want you to want me. And that's how I was moving, and that's like the last part of it. That could always be taken out. Like I don't need the like with you I did, but I don't need that. But the comfort that you build on the way, they're still very useful skills, and it makes people feel comfortable.
Yeah, it does.
You look at me and you go, if you're a dude who wants to get puss, bring me around. Bring me around. I'll get all the ladies' guards down.
Yeah.
Yeah. What you?
But you just can't close.
I'm allergic to it. Allergic to. I have no finishing game, and it's not because I get. Maybe it is nerves. I just don't. You know what it is? And I think you would probably agree because this is pretty consistent with my character. I am so like allergic and adverse to taking myself seriously in any moment. And you know this because we're doing silly accents up until the point we have sex.
Yeah.
I really cannot get myself to be serious enough to be like, yo, so what you trying to do for real? Like I would rather die.
Yeah.
And that's always been.
Well, you look at me and you go, I couldn't be sexy about it either. So I was like, come and meet my dog. You understand? I got a dog.
I can't, like, to be sexy, you have to be serious. To close, you have to be like, yeah, what you trying to do? Like,
you don't have to do that.
You do. You got to do something. You got to do something. And I couldn't do anything.
That's hysterical to me.
I remember being in college and like hanging out with a girl and like we'd be talking and passing the time and everything be going great. And then I look at the clock and be like 4 hours have gone by. If it gets to 11:56, I have to make a move.
Yeah.
And then it would get to 11:56 and be like 12:05. I just kept pushing
fear
it back.
of rejection too, a little bit?
A little bit.
Okay.
For sure. It's a fear of rejection. It's also, I feel like when it's a sexual thing, it's very high stakes. It's very thin lines you're treading. Because if I'm like, yo, let's fuck, and you're not into it, it's like, I feel like a monster.
Yeah, 100%. But you just go, I invited you to my apartment. Yeah. I mean, and then I also had like mood lighting. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't like we had bright lights on. I like made sure everything was like nice.
Samantha, let me tell you something about yourself. And this is not to justify my behavior. If you were to bring somebody back to your apartment that you didn't have the intention to have sex with, you would still have the mood lighting. So let's not act like all of a sudden you're turning on the overhead lights as a flash to, hey, there's no pussy here. It's too bright.
No. It's true. It was Christmas time and I did have my Christmas tree up. You go, there was nothing sexy about the apartment. I had snowmen everywhere. Have a holly jolly Christmas.
You had all that. Kid didn't even have no mistletoe.
Yeah.
Were you even serious about getting fucked that night? Yeah. You didn't even have because a mistletoe could have saved us like 4 hours. Like, oh damn, we under the mistletoe, and be like, oh, she's good. Kid didn't even have. You weren't even taking it serious.
Yeah, I could tell that you had never been with a bitch who had a home. Yeah. Because I made my house a home. You know, I'm sure you've been with bitches who had their own place. Yeah. But my place was a home, and because JC walked in, he goes, wow. You have so many accessories.
Yeah,
and then he just kept being like, this is so nice. Yeah. And I was like, this is great. And now he's looking at me like a mother. Yeah, I'm like, fuck, this guy's not gonna have sex with me. Really, we were in my apartment for so long. I mean, you didn't even, the thing about you is, we were sitting as far as we are right now. Yeah. Because we make zero mistake, we did have the dog in between us.
100%, you had to be comfortable. You had to be comfortable, had to make sure you're comfortable.
Yeah, he was sitting at the other end of the couch. I had a huge couch.
Yeah, big couch, too big.
The best couch. Miss that couch every day.
Best couch, and the couch is where it all happened.
Where it happened.
I did talk too long. We had too much of a conversation. Should have made a move earlier. Did it not make the sex better?
Sure.
Tell me my life has meaning. Tell me my decisions are correct. You understand? No, it's just what it is.
You know what? I'm not even going to say
it. Go, say it.
It's so funny that you're like, I can't take myself seriously. But then when we have sex, you are like a porn star.
Dog, I'm not too bad, bro.
You talk like, that was the most shocking thing I will say.
Yeah.
Because once
you got to flip the switch.
You flipped the switch and I was like, oh, this guy fucks. Because like, there was a point, I'm going to be honest, there was a point where I was like, oh my God, I think this guy gets no bitches.
Yeah, damn.
Because you weren't making any move and I was like, oh. Then in my mind, I'm like, was he with his ex-girlfriend from like when they were like in 6th grade?
Yeah.
Because I was like, is this completely new to him?
This is so funny.
Yeah, I was like, this, there's no way he's ever been around a woman before. Because like you were so aggressively not hitting me like at all that I almost started like, you know, I hate like when guys are just pull out all their old moves when they're just like, you know, just making sexual.
Damn,
like,
you about to, yo, oh my God, it's raining. Yeah, I'll make you real wet.
Yeah. Like, oh my God, I don't want to get wet.
No, I'll text you back. I'm gonna take a shower.
Yeah, damn. Without me, I hate it. Right. So like, anytime I've been on a date with a guy and they start like making little sexual like references, I'm like, now you're never getting fucked. But when I was an adult. That absolutely worked on me in my 20s.
Yeah.
But you didn't do anything. Like I put my hand on your leg about 15 plus times. And I go, are you going to pick up any? Are you going to put yours on my leg?
Yeah.
Are you going to do anything?
Yeah.
Are you going to touch my tits or not? You understand?
You look at me and you go, we were in that bar having a great date. You were touching my leg and I was just like, feels good to laugh.
Shout out, Jesse. Feels good to laugh.
And that was just where I was at in my journey. At that point. I was just like, it feels good to be with somebody and have a good time.
That's absolutely hysterical.
You look at our first date, you go, I never thought I was going to even have that ever again.
That's so, I mean, it's absolutely hysterical. You look at me, you go, I could tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look at me and you go, I'm sorry.
Yeah. You look at me and you go, I felt like I was fucking you in the date. I'm like, because I had to literally pull out, I had to pull out my man stuff. Yeah. I pulled out a corny man line because I'm sitting there and I'm like, I don't know what I was supposed to do. I mean, like, I came with a pickup line. I brought him to my apartment. Yeah. I'm putting my hands on his legs. I'm laughing. I'm touching him when I'm laughing. I'm like, I've done my part. Yeah. And you're not doing anything to me. And I'm just like, I'm so confused. I'm like, this guy, I'm like, I pulled out he's petting Monroe. And I go, are you going to do that to me? Yeah. I had to say that.
You did have to say it. And you just look at it and you go, this is the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life because I'm thinking you're sitting over there having a great time.
No, I was having a great time, but I'm going, am I off my game?
No.
Because I've been told that I can do fuck me eyes to somebody. So I was giving you everything I had, and the guy's just going, beautiful lighting in the end now. Well, all right. Beautiful trees and a balsam. Yeah,
you can't throw me fuck you. You can't throw the fuck me eyes out when you have a throw rug. You know what I mean? It's like. Yeah, my senses were overwhelmed. There's so much going on. It's a beautiful dog. It's Christmas. I'm seeing a home for the first time in my life. I was going through a lot that day.
Yeah. Monroe showing you her titties. I'm trying to show you mine. And you're just not picking up anything.
Yeah. And what are you going to do about it?
What are you going to do about
it? The strippers would have been there. It would have been a waste of time for them. Yeah. You look at them and you go. It's like, there's nothing for you to do here.
Yeah.
But I like to make people comfortable. And I felt like it was just a very comfortable bachelor. I loved it.
Yeah. What was your favorite part?
My favorite part was definitely we watched the St. John's game and they have like a big theater.
Yeah.
So it was like the first time I got to watch a game with the homies in years. And it was really nice because we had the whole theater set up. We had great seats. The game was fucking crazy. We lost, but we were playing so well. And it was like one of the first times where we all got together and everybody's rooting for the same team.
Yeah, it's got to be fun.
And I'm not the type of guy I'm not crazy about a watch party. I don't go to watch my favorite teams at like bars.
Yeah.
I like to be home.
Yeah.
And I felt like I got that part, but still got the bar experience because it was like electric. Like
I can imagine.
We were going crazy when we hit shots and like everybody was rooting for the same team. And in my group, that never happens.
Yeah.
Because we're always like spread out amongst other teams. And it was like we're all on the same page rooting for the same thing. It was so much fun. And even when we lost, I wasn't even like, fuck.
It was just a blast.
It was so fun.
You just look at us and you go, we're the same person. We just did the things that we like to do the most. You had a theater in your thing and you watched sports. I had a theater in mine. We just watched Housewives.
Yeah, that's what it's
and
about.
Summerhouse. And when the Housewives was on, we were watching a bachelorette party on the thing, and I was just looking around watching everybody enjoy it, and I'm going, wow. This is so incredible.
Oh man, that's how I felt. There was a player on St. John, shout out to Ruben Prey. He was hitting threes and everybody's like, that looks like JC, and he hit threes and we were like twin. We were going crazy. It was
I love that.
So much fun. And then outside of that, the hot tub was fun, and then we lit a fire and we started cooking steaks over the fire.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh man, it was a fucking blast.
I love that.
It was so fun. It just shout out to everybody. I still gotta send everybody like
who made the fire?
Who made the fire? It's a good question. Who made the fire? Don't know. I probably between Rollin and Melina. But the shrooms had already started kicking in.
Oh, yeah.
So
it could have been anybody.
It could have been the...
Guy's a drug addict. Your dad is terrified.
Yeah,
your dad's like, it's not the boy I raised.
Yeah, if my dad is terrified, I'll remind everybody of a certain weekend in the 90s that we act like never happened.
You're talking about doing shrooms and being on edibles, and he goes, it's his mother's fault.
I'm
just kidding.
100% he is. But it's just what it is. I had a great weekend with all my friends, and I can't wait to have the wedding. It's gonna
be a blast.
It's going to be an absolute blast. I still have to send everybody nice messages, but it was just so much fun.
Yeah, absolutely. So I was thinking yesterday because yesterday was my brother's birthday, and his best friend Marco came, and he's coming to our wedding.
Shout
and
out
he's
to
like
your brother Marco.
So excited about it. He was like asking questions. He's like, I can't wait. It's like in a month, this and that. And then I was thinking, like, damn, we don't really have like that many single women coming for like the single dudes that are going to be there. Yeah. And usually, people go to weddings and they try to clean up or whatever. Yeah. And I was like thinking, I'm like, the only two people that I'm so excited to meet, can you get yes at all?
Nope.
It's not even sexual. I just want Rollin and David to meet. I think they're going to hit it off.
Oh, yeah. The one thing about Rollin and David, they're going to meet and they'll be like, we've done coke in the bathroom.
You understand?
Yeah, we've been at, there's a DJ, Masturbate. He's a gay DJ. He's incredible. We've been at Masturbate shows doing fucking lines of ketamine. We know each other very well. That's what I think is going to happen.
Yeah, that's absolutely hysterical. 100%. But yeah, I'm like, I think they're just going to get along swimmingly. So I'm like, I'm excited to see that introduction.
Yeah.
You go, but they're going to be in the bathroom doing coke by the end of the night.
Yeah, what are you going to do? You can't do nothing. It's just what it is. We asked our people to sacrifice. We can't take everything. Bro. Yeah. You got to do a little bit of coke in the bathroom. And then one thing about us, the party's going to be full of Puerto Ricans. They're going to be like, I remember those days.
Yeah.
Not my first time.
Yeah, you're going to see my uncles and they're going to be like, ah.
Yeah, there's going to be so many Puerto Ricans on coke in that wedding that Sergio Chicona's going to spawn.
You understand?
No, it's just what it is. But that weekend just got me so excited for our wedding.
Oh my God, me too.
And I can't wait. It's going to be a blast. You know, that's pretty much it. I will say, I know the weekend was a good weekend because on the drive back from the Poconos, it was me, Drew, Danny, and Rollin, and we just didn't speak in the car.
Yeah, that's
We didn't speak in the car, and there was no music playing. It was just
silence.
4 corpses trying to survive.
Yeah, I know. That's so funny. Yeah. I could tell because they came in here to pee, and I was in the room. I didn't get to see them, but it was like no one was really here.
Yeah, there was no conversations left to have.
I heard, it sounded like you were talking to yourself because I heard you say like, text me when you get home.
Yeah.
And no one responded, and I didn't hear anything before that or after that, and I'm like, it was a rough 100%. Weekend, but like a fun weekend.
The funniest thing about being a dude and telling my friends to text me when they get home is that it's just something I'm saying because I care that you get home safe, but you don't have to text me.
That's hysterical.
You just got to know that I care.
Yeah.
You know, whether you get there or not, what the fuck was I going to do? You know what I'm saying?
You look at me and you go, I just forget to text people when I get home.
Yeah, I mean, same. And you look at guys who go, they don't give a shit, but it's just, it's just you got to say that.
Yeah, you got to do it.
And it's what it is. I had a great bachelor, and how was your weekend, boo?
I had a very busy weekend.
Mm-hmm. Talk about
it. Without my baby here.
Yes.
You left on Thursday. Thursday was a busy day for me. I did a taping at New York Comedy Club for their page.
Yeah, first taping. You had such a big.
It wasn't
weekend.
a real taping. It's just going to be like it's not like there weren't cameras there. It's just going to be the camera for the thing. It's just for their YouTube page. They just like to cut up clips and to show like their comics.
100%. What would you say if I said that about something that I did?
This is one thing about me.
What would you say? What would you say?
That's what I'd say.
This guy.
Let me downplay myself, okay? Let me do things on my own terms, okay? Yeah. No, but it was like a taping for they're just trying to showcase their comics so that people can see their comics on their YouTube page, and they asked me to do it. And they were like, it'll bring, people to my page, and that'll be cool. So,
how did it go?
Oh.
How were you feeling? Were you nervous before you got on stage?
So I was actually nervous all day, and then when I was on my way there, I was like, whatever, man. It's a show, and like, if I'm nervous, I'm not going to do well. But then I got on stage, and like, I got in my head for like the first... 30 seconds, and I like completely blanked on my first joke.
Yeah.
Like I was in the middle of saying it, and then I go, I don't know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And then it took me, probably like not even 2 seconds to like get back to it, but it felt like 3 hours that I was up there, and I'm like, what am I saying?
Yeah.
So I kind of stepped on my punchline a little bit, but it was fine. It still went over well. And then after that, I was like, absolutely not. Yeah. Like I'm not gonna ruin this.
Not gonna be in my head.
Yeah, and then I was like, the owner of the club asked me to do this. He's gonna look at it. Like I can't be like nervous.
Yeah.
And then I just immediately went into loosey-goosey mode, and I had such a good time.
Yeah, loose-goose mode, that's the mode you want to be in.
Yeah. I had such a good time. Like the crowd could have been better, like, but I think I cracked, like they were okay up top. They didn't love the first comic. And then I definitely cracked them, and I'm sure anyone after me had a great, because they were super uptight. Yeah. And then like, not super, but like they just weren't on board to laugh.
They left a lot to be desired.
And then I cracked, and then I was just like going in and out of the crowd and like doing my jokes, and then just being like, and like, it just was great. Yeah. I really felt like I was in my bag. Unless it goes up on New York and then it looks like shit and then everything I'm saying is a lie.
I'm sure that's not going to happen. Taping is so crazy because I feel like in stand-up specifically, like the point is to be as loose, unstructured, and like flowing as possible. Yeah. And then when it comes to a taping, it's like it feels like you're not allowed to do that.
Absolutely.
Like you have to give yourself permission to not care, but you have to care.
You have to care. That's exactly. I just got like so in my head at the moment. I was like, you got to be great, but you got to be on point. And I just was like not present. And I think like me messing up that joke made me so much more present. Yeah. And I was like, man, fuck this. Like,
Yeah.
I have to have fun too. Like, I'm doing this for fun. Like, this is supposed to be fun.
Yeah, 100%.
So it was great.
It's such a mind fuck, man. Because comedy, almost like, to get better, you have to give it a lot, but like you're working towards not caring.
Yeah.
Because that's the best version of yourself, is the one who doesn't give a fuck how things go on stage. And then when it comes to something like, oh, you got to tape, it's like, how the fuck am I supposed to not care about my whole life?
Yeah, I know.
What am I not supposed to care about everything that I've worked hard for? That's like when you get an audition set or a competition set, it's like, am I supposed to not care in front of this thing that I want so bad? This is a fucking mind fuck.
Yeah. And it really is. And you're supposed to just like believe in, all your hard work at that point, but it's like, it's scary. It's a scary thing. But it was just, it's just a taping, so it was fine. Yeah. But it went well. I had a great time. That was on Thursday.
I knew it would, but I'm sorry I couldn't be there.
Yeah, no, it was fine. You wouldn't have been in the room anyway. Yeah. So that was Thursday, and then I had such a busy week. So Friday I had to work my day job, and then at night I was hosting the 11:30. That was the only show.
Last show at New York.
Yeah, it's the only show I had for the day. So I like stood home. And like I did like stuff, like I was productive. And then I went and did this 11:30 show. 30 people in there. I mean, electric. It felt like there were 300 people in there. It was insane.
And 30 people for those of you at home. Not a great turnout.
Not something you want to leave your house for an 11:30 show.
Especially for a late show.
Yeah. So I was like, when I walked into the room,
generally are the worst shows.
Yeah, I walked into the room, there was like 30 fucking people. They were silent. And I was like, this is gonna be crazy. Like when the announcements were going on, they were like, you could hear a pin drop.
Oh, the worst.
And I was like, come on. And then I went on stage, and I mean, if I can get those 30 people to follow me around forever, it was almost too good.
Yeah.
Like it literally felt like there were 300 people in the room. But then I was so excited every time a comic would be like, how are they? Because like you're excited to be booked, obviously, but you're like, a late show can go either way. Everyone's a little 100%. Nervous. So I was like, bro, they're so good, and they're so good that it's not like they're gonna get bad. They weren't like drunk. It was just a good crowd. Yeah. Everybody had a great set. So that was that. But then by the time 11:30 show's over, it's like 1:00 in the morning. I got home at like 1:15.
Yeah, you had a long day, late show, late night, and then what'd you have to do the next day?
Then the next day was doing a short film. Okay, she's an actress.
And people are not talking about it enough. The bookings are coming pretty steadily now, and fucking keep them coming. If you got some, hit Samantha
Hit me up. So, and I just played myself really. But
what was your call time?
My call time was 8:30 a.m.
8:30 a.m. So make no mistake, Samantha had to get home, walk Evie, go to sleep, wake up early, walk Evie again, and then get her hair and makeup ready because make no mistake, it was an indie.
It was an indie film,
so very low budget to no budget situation.
So I had to do my own hair and makeup, be camera ready, walk the dog, and get from Astoria to Bedford-Stuyvesant on a Saturday morning at 8:30. I was up at 6:15 a.m.
After you went to sleep at 2.
After I went to sleep after 2 because I had to shower, I had to walk her, I had to eat something because I ate earlier and then I was starving. I'm like, this is so annoying. But anyway, went there, had a great... Oh my God.
Are you at liberty to say what it is or not yet?
Yeah. It's called The Cleanup. And it's by Etheria Koob. Yep. A really, really cool, she's a really cool comic. I don't think she said she quit. So I don't know if she's doing comedy anymore.
I haven't seen her in a while.
Yeah. But she's like focusing on writing and stuff. She's awesome. She asked me to be in this. She's like, I thought of you when I wrote this role. And I was like, we've only met twice, which is pretty cool. But we had a really great conversation at New York Comedy Club. Yeah. And so, it's just testament for me, actually, just for myself, because sometimes we feel like,
is what we're doing, is what we do, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like, do we affect people the way we think affect people? Like, are the things that I go out of my way to be in a conversation and like to react to people, does it end up meaning something?
Exactly.
Is it only important to me?
Yeah.
And this is confirmation that how you want to come across, you're coming across.
Absolutely. Like just making like real connections and things like that. Like not just just talking to people because I think they can give me something. Like I didn't know anything about Athir. She was just on a show and we just started talking. And then I met a mama who also was, she's producing it. I met her at a coffee shop with David.
Yep.
After we got our tarot cards read and just chatting, and she hit me up for something like a month later.
That's right.
For a table read, and then hit me up for something, and anyway, so we did the shoot, and it was so much fun. I got to play. So just brief about the background of it. It's a short film, and it's just about a Muslim girl who's living her best life in New York. Obviously not telling her parents what she's doing. She's living a haram life, you know? And she has a boyfriend and stuff. And then her mom calls her and is like, hey, my flight got canceled. I'm on my way. So she's like cleaning up her house and like kicking her boyfriend out. And like, I'm her friend. So it's like her friend group. And I'm like her Latina friend that's like, free spirit and like I go both ways and like whatever. Now I'm dating like a Muslim guy, so I'm wearing like a hijab in every scene, and I'm trying to say like Muslim words and I can't, and I wouldn't let them tell me how to really say it. Yeah. So just so I could say it incorrect, like exactly how I thought I was saying it.
The kid got method.
Yeah, I was like, well, if you tell me, it's gonna not come out right now. I'm gonna try to mispronounce it. Yeah. Let me just mispronounce it.
Yeah, let me naturally mispronounce it. The kid went Chalamet.
Yeah. You look at me, you go.
I look at you, go. You did a performance piece.
I did a performance piece.
I look at you, I go Marty Supreme. The kid went method. That's so impressive.
Call me Leo.
Yeah. And you were like, no, don't tell me.
Yeah, I was like, don't tell me how to say it because I don't want to. I just want to say it wrong.
I get why, but the fact that you said
I said, don't tell me how to say it.
And I'm not going to lie, I don't know them that well. They had to have been blown away. They were like, oh my God, this girl's so good.
Well, they were laughing because I think they thought that I knew how to say these words. They're like, we love the pronunciation. I was like, that's not acting. I don't know what I'm saying.
Can you give me one?
I don't remember. How do you say when you're like, God forbid?
Astaghfirullah?
Yeah. So like, I say like astaghfirullah.
Yeah, that's how it's spelled. It's spelled like astigmatism.
Yeah. So So then we made it like astaghfirullah.
Astaghfirullah. That's funny.
Yeah.
Astaghfirullah.
Yeah, because I was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm saying here. You know hysterical. What I mean?
I can't wait. I can't wait to see.
It's fun. Yeah. It's so much fun. So I had a blast doing that. Yeah. I like improvise some parts, and it was like real. I would make the best is making like the crew laugh.
That's the best, bro.
Like as soon as they were like cut, everyone was like dying laughing.
I don't know if you felt this when you were on set, but me whenever I get on set and like it's a comedic anything, I'm trying to make everybody laugh.
Oh, absolutely.
Like for real. Like I like the people behind. Like I want to fuck the take up.
100%. Even when I'm on a podcast and there's producers, I go, I want to hear you laughing. Yeah. I want to look at you. I want to see you laughing.
100%. I listen. I go, Jorge, if you're not fucking dying laughing, I'm not having a good time. It's just what it is.
I did Oscar's podcast. And they were dying laughing. And then I literally the other day asked Oscar, I was like, they do that for everybody? Or and he was like, no. And he was like, they loved you. Because I was like, they were really laughing, but everybody comes here, they do it for. Or is that just me?
Yeah, you walked into Oscar's podcast, you go strip club.
Exactly.
You walk on set the way I walk into a strip club. I'm like, time to make everybody really like me for real.
Yeah.
Time to perform. Yeah. You look at it and you go.
I'm fully performing.
100%.
But yes, I did that. And then the next day I had my bridal shower.
Yes.
Shout out to my mom for forcing me into having a bridal shower. I'm actually really glad she did.
And it wasn't easy work. She had to really convince you.
She had to really convince me. It was like the number one thing I did not want. My mom was like, people want to celebrate you. And I was like, well, they could do that at our wedding. And then she was like, no, Samantha, don't stop. Like, this is something to celebrate you. My first thing is always like, why would I have people do this for me?
Yeah.
It's so ridiculous. Yeah. Like it feels insane, and it's crazy because I don't feel that way when other people have it.
I was about to say if people listening, if you invited Samantha to a bridal shower, just know she don't want to fucking go.
Yeah, but it's like I don't feel that way. Yeah. It's like I just don't like being center of attention. It just makes me so uncomfortable, and I'm just like. And every time people think like you don't have to be here, like I can't even believe you're here. Like that's like how I feel. I'm like this is crazy that this is happening.
I get you.
But my mom was like, no, this is important. So she did it in under a month.
Shout out to moms. Moms know best, man.
Yeah. And it was just family. Yeah. So all the ladies in my family, and it was just really, really nice. Your mom gave us a speech. My mom gave us a speech, or me a speech, rather. Very beautiful. And it was really, really nice. My mom was like so happy. It's actually nice to see him like, wow, you're really happy I'm getting married.
Yeah. It's crazy to see like, because I don't know if this sounds bad. I don't consider how other people are feeling about how I'm living. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because like all we can do is what we can do. But to see that, like, people in my life look at the way I'm living and become happy. Yeah. That's really nice. And
it's really, really nice. I'm like, this is cool. Yeah. It was really nice. It was nice to see like our parents be emotional about it. And I was like, wow, this is nice. You know, it's like you said, I really don't think about it. Yeah. And I don't have children. So it's so hard for me to imagine what they're feeling. Yeah, of course. It must be wild. Yeah. And I'm sure when I have a kid, I'll know what that's like. But like, it's so hard for me to even conceive the thought of like, I'm like, why are you crying?
Yeah, I for sure.
I don't really feel that way. I'm like, this is sweet, but yeah, I just don't have that feeling for anybody that.
For me, I think what was such an unexpected nice thing, obviously not my bridal shower.
Yeah.
But it's so crazy to me seeing you and my family interact, or your family and my family, because like kind of a little bit feel like I've never seen two families really mix and mingle. You know what I mean? Because, my parents divorced and like, it's just not a big family thing. So to watch, like, I'm like, oh, how did these people from this place know these people from this place? And like, they're all together, and we're the thread that binds them. It is a trippy thing to see.
It was crazy. And it was also like watching, like, you know, I know my family's so friendly, so I didn't worry. But like, just like looking over at your mom and your sisters, and then like chatting with like Titi Gladys and Titi Mingy. Like your sister gave my cousin a ride home. Yeah, it's just nice. It's like nice to see that.
It's super cool. And one day, you know, when we have kids, those kids are gonna look at, you know, I feel like, wow, these two worlds are mixing, and those kids will be like, oh, this is my family. And they're not gonna know the difference between who's who, what's what. And
it's so nice. I love that. And it also, like, I know you didn't really grow up with like a big family, and I'm like, my family is like everyone is welcome type of thing, right? So like I knew my cousin Matt's other cousins, like they were always at things, like we call each other cousins. I knew Vincent's other cousins because they were always at things, we call each other cousins. So I'm like, oh, this is gonna be nice, like having like KJ around. Like there's so many kids in my family.
Yeah, for sure.
There's kids his age. Ace and him are the same age. Yeah. So I'm like, this is nice. Like it gives like extended cousins and that wouldn't have normally existed.
Yeah, it's a foundation for a life that I never thought I was gonna have. Yeah. And it's pretty cool to see. I'm glad that you got to experience that.
Yeah, it was really nice.
You look so happy, everybody looks so beautiful. It's a cool thing to see. I can't believe we're getting married.
I can't believe we're getting married either, honestly. Something else I can't believe is how old I am.
Yeah, what do you mean?
Because I had a busy weekend, and on Saturday, so I filmed from 8:30 to 5.
Yeah, long day.
Long day. And standing most of the day. So by the time I got home, I was exhausted, and I knew I had to get ready for the bridal shower the next day. So let me sit for a little bit. And then I just started feeling feverish. Yeah. And my body literally was like, bitch, if you don't get to bed at a reasonable time, I'm going to shut down.
Yeah, if you call Samantha's body an African prime minister, it does not have the capacity.
It does not have the capacity. You understand? I slept 10 and a half hours. Yeah. And I mean, straight through that I woke up. Well, you go, that's not new for me. Yeah. I could do that any day of the week.
And it wouldn't even make a dent in how tired you are.
And how tired I am. Yeah. But I slept, like I went to sleep in one position and I woke up. That's how deep of a sleep I was in.
It was a lock.
But like I am getting old where like if I'm too tired now, my body is like, I can't do things.
You can't will yourself through it. It's like physically you will break down.
No, it's insane. Like my mom was saying how she felt that way shopping. When she was shopping, she's like, oh my God, by the end of the day, I was so tired. I'm like, I don't even think I have it in me to do that either. Yeah. At this point in my life.
You're at a different part of your life now.
I'm in a different part of my life. I was like, I can't have too many things booked at the same time.
What are you going to do?
At the end of the day. I gotta
do something. You can't do nothing. You did something. It cost you everything. Make no mistake. I had the biggest hangover of my life at that bachelor party, and I recovered faster than Samantha, who just had a little bit of a busy weekend.
Yeah, that's it.
It's just what it is.
Yeah, my allergies started.
Yeah. The kids' allergies have been kicking hard.
Kicking ass, but doesn't matter. They feel better today because it's fucking ice cold outside. Yeah, fucking weather.
You can't, it's back and forth.
Yeah, this weather better get its shit together by the first weekend of May. Otherwise, Mother Nature's going to have a big fucking problem with me.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I'm not going to recycle anymore, Mother. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just what it is. It's got to get cleared up by the 3rd of May, or else we may have a fucking issue.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, everyone's talking about global warming. How about we start seeing some?
Yeah.
Warm up. The fuck is going on?
It was pretty. I felt like the globe was warm last week. This shit is uncalled for.
This is insane.
What are you gonna do, man? The crazy part about allergies is how expensive Zyrtec is,
bro. I think it's a conspiracy.
Yeah, talk to me about it.
I'm like, it's got to be the pharmaceutical fucking companies coming in planting only male fucking trees. You understand? And making me fucking sick so I could spend $60 fucking
about that
on fucking Zyrtec.
Yeah, I mean $60.
No, it was like, I think it was 40. But that's still a lot of money.
Yeah, it was only
40 for 60.
It was because we had the mic care.
Yeah.
It's such an expensive thing, fellas. That's how I know life is graduated, because you used to buy like girls, used to do their nails, their lashes, like if you were tricking on girls. But you used to have to pay her lash tech. Now you got to pay her Zyrtec.
Yeah.
It's a different ball game.
It's a different ball game.
A lot of pollen.
Yeah, a lot of pollen in these streets. But we're on Zyrtec and we're doing better.
We're doing better. The world's a crazy place right now. We had busy weekends. The week has been busy. We're sorry we're getting this episode to you late, but what are you going to do?
Yeah.
We're here. We're having a good time. And let me tell you who else has been having a good time. The people on this planet.
Yeah.
They've been having too good a time.
Frankly. The news cycle.
The news cycle is crazy. We got to talk to you about a lot of stuff. We're going to do that in our current event segment called
Aight So Boom.
And Aight So Boom, first big thing, big order business, fellas. I know this is you've had to endure me talk about how strippers aren't important to bachelor parties because I'm built different and how women have to be comfortable. It's been a tough podcast for the bros.
Yeah.
It's just what it is. The Knicks are on a losing streak. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
I look at it and go, we went to our local our local coffee shop.
Yeah.
And our homosexual barista told us that Mercury wasn't retrograde, so everybody can relax.
Yeah.
All right, it's just what it is. He really did a service.
He did.
And the fact that Mercury isn't retrograde has definitely come through in this news cycle.
Yes.
Because we have been absolutely rocked, floored, and fucking gagged.
Yeah.
By what is the biggest reality TV scandal since the last biggest reality TV scandal.
Yeah, which was like 3 years ago.
Was 3 years ago, and it is the biggest thing since then.
Yeah.
West Wilson.
Yeah.
And Amanda Batula.
Yeah.
From Summerhouse. They're hooking up. Lucito, stay with us.
Stay with us.
Because Samantha's going to bring us home.
It's just easy to do it. Okay, so picture this, right?
Picture this.
We got an Italian broad from Jersey, right? She meets this guy from New Hampshire.
Yeah.
They get married. Guy from New Hampshire's 10 years older than her, always drunk, right? They've been married for like, they've been together for 10 years. They've been married, I don't know, who cares how long, right? They're married. They're obviously about to divorce.
Yeah, and it's their relationship unravels on television in front of all of us.
Yeah. Every year, you don't know why this bitch married this guy.
100%.
I mean, they've never gotten along.
100%.
But so there's a girl named Amanda. She marries this guy named Kyle, right? They're in this thing called Summerhouse. They go every weekend, right? Some people are flops on seasons, and then you get a good casting.
Yeah.
And a couple years ago, there was good casting with this guy named West Wilson. He came on the show. Not an attractive looking guy, you know what I mean? But he's got a little bit of a swag to him.
Yeah, he's got a little bit about him.
Yeah, he's just a white dude that he hangs out with black. He's comfortable in black spaces.
Yeah,
you definitely know the kid likes hip hop.
Kid's a chill guy.
Kid's a chill guy. He's got rhythm.
Yeah,
and he ends up scooping the only black woman in the house, or not the only black woman. Gabby was there too.
He ends up scooping the baddest bitch in the house.
Baddest bitch in the house.
By a million.
Yeah.
It's one of those people you look at and you go, how did he get her? But we watch it happen. He's a nice guy. He's cool. He's fun. Whatever. He bags the baddest bitch and they date. Doesn't work out.
He played her.
He played her. The kid did what we like to call in the streets. The kid sold her a dream.
He sold her a dream.
The kid brought her home to meet the parents.
Yeah.
And then she busted the pussy open for him.
Yeah.
And then he was like, hey, I'm not really looking for anything.
Yeah.
And
you just can't do that.
You can't bring the families into it.
And it's also, it's not just that he brought her home to the family, brought her home for a holiday.
Yeah. The kid absolutely.
And you can't have me over for Thanksgiving. I'm giving thanks and you're kicking me out the fucking door.
Yeah. If you bring me over to give thanks, I'm giving puss.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. And now give me a ring.
100%.
We're together.
100%. We're giving.
We go together.
We're forgiving. So they date hard, and the dude West doesn't commit to her. She's heartbroken, and it's this whole embarrassing thing for her because on the show she's so adamant about, I'm not just getting with anybody because
she doesn't talk like that.
I know, but she's a broad, and they all fucking thought this.
Yeah.
No, we're not going to really talk. I don't talk to anybody that I don't know.
That's how Sierra talks.
How she talks. But he basically, she was like, bro, if you're not trying to take me seriously, leave me alone.
Yeah.
And he's like, I would never do that, and then he does that.
Yeah.
And then they go back to the house, and it's awkward for a year, and fast forward another year, now they're friends again.
And they're rekindling. So there's a season on right now, and now they're rekindling.
They're showing West like, damn, maybe I messed up. Maybe I want to get the baddest bitch I've ever had.
Yeah,
maybe
the baddest bitch in the house, her name is Sierra. Mm-hmm. Right?
And while he's trying to get her back, the main marriage is falling apart to a point where it's like, oh, they're not going to make it through the summer.
Yeah.
And then you just fast forward and rip the Band-Aid off.
Okay, so Sierra, this is a house of people. Sierra and Amanda Batula, best friends.
Best friends.
Sierra's cried on her shoulder about this guy named West, right? And so Amanda ends up filing divorce from Kyle. Turns out she's hooking up with West. Yeah. And this is, Sierra and West are now beginning a friendship, and they're trying to work out something at this moment. And Batula goes, no, I'm going to bust these tulips.
Yeah, it's just to put it in, I'm going to try to put it in understandable context. Lucito, this would be like if Issa broke up with Lawrence and then Molly fucked him. That's what it would be like. That's how close Amanda and Sierra are. These are best friends.
These are best friends.
They help each other through everything. And Issa talks to Molly like, yo, this guy's killing me. He's like, I don't know what to do. It's weighing me down. And then Molly fucks him.
Yeah.
And it would be like Molly fucking him after Dro.
Yeah. I was going to say, not so much Lawrence because they weren't together that long, but like Nathan.
Yeah.
It's like Nathan, and
100%.
then it's like, but you were only with him for a short amount of time.
Yes.
It's like, motherfucker, I'll kill you.
This would be like if Issa fucked Nathan. No, if Molly fucked Nathan.
Yeah. So it's a whole thing, and it's just been making me think about situations like that.
Yeah.
And I go, if it's not clear with my content, right? Like I'm not as loud and rah as I am in those videos.
Well, that's because we know these people.
What do you mean?
We're tasteful. You can't just be loud and rah about people that we know and
no. But I would legitimately kill someone.
Yeah.
If I'm talking to a man,
Yeah.
and we even spoke for just 2 weeks,
Yeah.
he's off the table.
He's off the table. You got it.
He's not community dick.
Yeah.
No.
He's not to be circled back on.
Yeah.
He's not to be. His Instagram posts are not to be liked 2 weeks later.
Absolutely.
He's mine.
He's
Whether I use him or not, you go. There's a holding deal in place.
Absolutely.
There's a non-compete clause.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You go. You go.
Look at Sammy. You go. You look at Samantha. You go. Sammy not competes. It's just who you are. If you talk to him, that's your guy. Whether you use him or not, he's on hold.
Yeah, or at least requires, if it's a short thing, it's like at least requires a conversation with me before you go ahead and bust that pussy open for him.
Yeah. Because in this situation, what happened was Amanda is fucking her best friend's ex after barely getting out of a 10-year marriage.
Yeah.
And she didn't tell her best friend.
Nope.
It came out in the public with when it came out, everybody was like, "There's no way this is true," and she was like, "No way."
Yeah,
Of
she
course I
denied
wouldn't.
it.
She denied it. And
Wait, and can I say how West denied it?
Yeah.
But West never talked about it in publicly, but showed on his story that he was hanging out with Sierra. So I was like, oh, if he was hooking with Amanda, Sierra would never hang out with him. Yeah. But Sierra just didn't believe it. Mm-hmm. And she was hanging out with him.
And they were fucking the whole time.
It
was so aggressively scandalous. I will say this has been the best scandal for me because usually when a scandal happens and it's reality TV based, I look at myself in the mirror, I go, fuck, this is going to be a rough couple of weeks because now Samantha thinks I'm capable of things that I just wouldn't do.
Yeah.
But she thinks now, oh my God, here's a scandal. And now Samantha thinks that I'll fuck her best friend.
Yeah, 100%.
And this is the first time we're going through a scandal and I'm kind of just living the dream.
Yeah.
I can just kind of chime in and out because this one does not reflect on me.
It doesn't reflect on you at all, actually.
Yeah.
No, it's made me so angry because it's like when I get negative comments, right? Like I've said it before, when I get a negative comment from a man, it's like, of course.
Yeah.
Of course you're losers.
Yeah.
When I get a negative comment from a girl, I'm like, bitch, what? We're supposed to be in this together.
The betrayal is so much deeper.
Oh my God.
Because you don't expect a man to ever have your back in a way that is like, significant.
Exactly. It's like when.
But from the girlies?
Crazy.
From my besties?
Yeah, I'm like, are you nuts?
We are all in this together.
Yeah.
And I couldn't, it's absolutely earth-shattering.
It's so, her doing this to her best friend, and then she's doing interviews before the season, and like, I would have never gotten through this season without Sierra. Like, it's real. Such a dark time in my life, and she's like the best, most loyal friend I've ever had.
Yeah.
And then she just goes and fucks that girl's man, ex, whatever.
It's her man.
It's her man. They're hanging out. They were rekindling.
Oh, it was nasty business.
Nasty stuff. It's made me upset, and we've been like talking about like different scenarios and like what's okay, and I am such a big believer in the world is not black and white.
Yeah.
There's most things happen in the gray area.
Yeah.
For me, when it comes to my friends, man, ex situationship, whatever it is, it's so black and white for me.
Yeah.
I don't register anything sexual about any man my friends have brought around.
Yeah.
Like at all.
You look at it, it's hooking up with your friend's ex is a really easy mistake not to make.
It's so easy to not make that mistake.
Like it's especially, I mean, for a girl maybe it's a little harder. No, for a girl it should be easier because you can get dick from anywhere.
Oh my God,
literally anywhere. Guys, maybe you can't get no pussy. You're getting attention from somebody that's changing your life. But you look at women, you go, you can have sex at any time.
At any time.
You don't need to have sex with this guy. You can have sex with there's no shortage of guys.
There's no shortage of guys. And don't fucking look at me and tell me you have a connection. Yeah. Shut the fuck up.
Because after they got caught, they came out joint statement.
A joint statement.
And we're like, we're exploring, like we're getting to know each other. We weren't ready to share it, but this
is and you just look at a bitch like that. Yeah. And I'm sorry, I don't want to call her a bitch, but listen. Cut it out. You look at a bitch like that and you go, do you think this man's going to be different for you, you fucking bozo? Why do you think you're special? You're another tall, skinny bitch with big tits. There's nothing special about it. There is. You're special in your own way, but not to him. Yeah. You know what I mean? You look at Wes Wilson and you say community dick.
Yeah.
You look at Wes Wilson and you go, his dick is a socialist. Yeah, 100%. Everybody gets an equal amount of dick. You understand? Nobody's more special than the other. We're all equal here.
Yeah. His name is Wes Conrad. You look at him and you go, Wes Comrade.
You understand?
It's what it is. It's our dick.
Yeah.
I'm owed.
Exactly. Where's my dick?
Yeah, you drop it up to me. If anything, Amanda, you're holding up the line.
Yeah,
he's public property.
He's absolutely public property. Exactly. It's a public park. I mean, some people are pissing on him.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
He's servant. He's a public servant.
Exactly. Exactly. He's a mayor of New York City. He's a public servant.
Yeah.
What have you done for me?
The Zoran Mom Dicky. Yeah. It's what he's giving. It's what he's dropping off. He's dropping off dick for everybody equally.
Yeah, everyone's
regardless of whether you voted for him or not.
Yeah. Just dick is coming. You go ride the free ride the free dick.
Yeah, ride the free dick.
Yeah.
You understand?
We're making dicks free in this city. Ride the free dick.
Ride the free dick, and it's just West's fucking dick.
Yeah.
You just look at him and you go, I'm so mad.
Yeah, I can tell.
It's made me realize I'm parasocial a little bit. Yeah. Not enough to like get in anybody's comments. That's crazy. But you go, it really affected me.
Yeah, I know. I was.
And you go, I'm a little scared. Yeah. You look at me and you go, I'm like, people are crazy when they think they know these people. And you go, I look at Amanda and I go to her, how could you do this to me?
You understand?
Yeah, it's been tough to watch you really take this to heart. Cause like I go first day it's crazy.
Yeah.
The second day I go, you have to get over it.
You go, I'm still not over it.
You can't be like it's okay to be obsessed with it because it's crazy. But like you were still hurt day 2. And I was like, you must get
day 2. I'm still hurt right now. Yeah. You go, I just want to call her and tell her, listen, don't hurt yourself, but you disappointed me.
I'm just gonna be honest with everybody listening to the podcast right now. We had insider information that the rumors were true. Because there were rumors about this situation, Lucito. Yeah. There were rumors before it became true, and we had intimate knowledge that it was a fact.
Yeah.
And Samantha received the intimate knowledge, and she goes, I still don't believe it.
Yeah.
You look at Samantha and you go,
I had firsthand sources, and I go, can't be true.
Yeah.
Amanda would never do that to me.
You look at Samantha, you go, you better, if I was you, I would push our wedding date up because I look at you, I go, you're a dumb broad, I do whatever I want.
No, 100%. You look at me. I literally texted Alyssa and I go, this has made me realize that I absolutely know why I was cheated on. It was my fault. I saw a red flag. I just closed my eyes and I said, yucky.
Yeah.
I don't want to see it. La la la. And I'm just a fucking idiot. Yeah. You go, you fell into my lap because God said, she's not my strongest soldier. Yeah. She's not my smartest soldier. I gotta do her a solid. You know, God just felt really bad for me.
She's not my strongest shoulder. Let me send her my weakest battle.
Yeah. You go, because I'm so fucking stupid. Because I am. Because I watched this man play this woman on TV. And you go, I watched West play my close personal friend Sierra.
100%.
He played her. Dogged her. Yeah. Dogged her. I watched my friend cry. Yeah. In my virtual arms, 100%. You know? And I feel for her. And then she went on last season and I was like, I was even mad at her, right? I was like,
you were.
She's so mad at him and she's showing this emotion. I'm like, no, girl. I remember be like, I wish I was in the house. I would tell her like, no, you gotta act like this doesn't even matter. You know what I mean? Like, don't let him know how hurt you are. And you go, I think she's my friend. Yeah. And it's been like shocking because I really look at Sarah and I go, that's my girl. Yeah. You go, I really do want her to win. Yeah. And it's scary, but I really do feel that way. And I really do want Sierra to win. And I just look at Amanda and I go, I just don't want you to hurt yourself, babe. Yeah. Because I am disappointed in you and we can't be friends anymore, Amanda. Yeah. Amanda, we can't be friends anymore. You've broken my heart. However, this doesn't define you. Yeah. Okay. I want you to take care of yourself, babe. Okay. Confide in those that you can. Yeah. It'll never be me again. No. Because I can never trust you again.
Last bits of parting advice. Get back with Kyle.
Yeah.
You understand?
Go back home. The streets are clearly not a safe place for you.
No, they're not a safe space for you, babe. But I'm not invested anymore.
Yeah.
I can't be that shoulder for you.
Yeah, I just can't. It can't be me.
It can't be me, and I'm just heartbroken and parasocial.
Yeah, you look at Samantha. You go, West also did this to you.
No, West bamboozled me.
Yeah, and that to me is also a nick.
It's been a nick. I texted Stuart today. I was like, I fear that I'm not as healed as I think I am. Yeah. And I'm like, I fear if I were a young 20-something, West's charm would work on me.
100%.
You look at me and you go, a couple of years before I met you go, I'm putting out a joint statement. Yeah. You look at me and you go, West, I would have had me in the palm of his hand, and I would have had you around his finger. And if you don't know who he is from the Midwest, and he's Midwest. Yeah. He is so absolutely mid. He is a chubby, blonde man. You look at a man, you go, you can't be grown up and blonde. Yeah. Grow up and be a brunette.
Kid looks like, you won't know these. These are for Lucito. He looks like Julian Edelman. He looks like Wes Welker. He looks like, but present day. He looks like he used to be athletic, and now he's just a little chubbed.
Yeah, and it is because he was.
That's what I'm saying.
He's like an ex-athlete, and he's chubby.
And it's not transitioning to human life well.
No.
But you look at him, you go, still got hair, and that's all that.
And that's all that really matters. But you go, it's blonde and yuck. Yeah. But he really did. Like, I watched him this season, and I'm bamboozled. I fell back, and I was like, I shipped them.
And can you tell them that I didn't? Tell them that it didn't work on me.
If we're rewriting history, then yes, it didn't work on JC. JC, I'll have you know, told me that he would hang out with Wes. He goes, Wes would be one of my friends.
Well,
so don't sit here on this fucking couch and lie to our friends.
Yeah. Now
okay, because our softies are our friends. I'm parasocial with everybody.
Okay, so Brooke, listen up. So
picture this.
Maria, picture this. It's what it is when Samantha watches a reality show and she has an opinion, it's just a very strong one. And there's just...
because these are my friends.
Yeah.
These are my friends and I know them better than you.
Yes, you have a strong opinion about your friends. And when you have a strong opinion, you just don't leave much room for another one.
Well, yours is stupid.
If I have one...
Yours is wrong!
Yes, and if I have an opinion that's different from Samantha's opinion, it's like... she'll let me have it, but not peacefully.
No.
Like, if I state this is my opinion, she will argue back on it.
Absolutely.
And then be like, I thought we were just having a conversation, when I get a little bit annoyed because I'm like, hey, this is just my opinion. And why are you fighting me? I'm not fighting. We're talking. But you are fighting on it. Because you're just arguing against it to make me not have it anymore.
Well, yeah, because it's stupid.
Yeah.
And you go, you don't get to have opinions.
Yeah.
That's like, let me tell you what the betrayal is.
Of course.
It is like if you got me into soccer and I started rooting for Manchester City.
Yeah.
Okay? And you're going against the people I like. You're going against my home team. I don't like it.
Yeah.
So I'm just telling you, it's a little disrespectful.
Yeah. So
maybe get on board and shut the fuck up.
Yeah. So Samantha.
And you didn't tell the edible hit.
You understand?
When she's telling you that I'm rewriting history and that I wasn't always as anti-West, what the truth is that she is pro-West watching the season, and I've never been. But in order to just save the headache in the apartment, I have to be like, yeah, he's great.
And perfect. And that's what you did.
Yeah.
And now I'm sorry you can't rewrite history. You said it out loud.
You understand?
It's just the truth.
Yeah.
It's the truth, meaning that I was right in the moment. Yeah. So I've been having a lot of threads.
No, you were not right. You were wrong in the moment.
I know. I was wrong. I was wrong. I was bamboozled. I was led astray.
Yeah, and I try but I did try to tell you, no. He's not good. He's not good, and you wouldn't listen, and you forced me to come on your side.
No, that was just you were saying that, and I was just watching him dance, and I go, wow.
Samantha watched the most recent episode. Was like, look how funny he is.
I did not say that.
What'd you say?
Don't let Sierra think I did.
What'd you say?
I said, it's a little funny that everybody is out of their costumes and he's still in his Mrs. Doubtfire and he's having a real conversation. It just is funny. He's dressed like an old woman. He's just like Mrs. Doubtfire. It was a little funny.
You're laughing now.
Because I'm picturing it. It's very funny.
You have no backbone. You are spineless.
Yeah.
You know, and I really don't want to say this, but I don't have another parallel. And it's one of those.
I don't care. We're going
you look at it and you go, you're like, a West last episode was funny. You also go, I mean, I hate what they're doing, but Tel Aviv is beautiful. You can't do that, man.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, when shit is bad, you have to be like, all of it's bad. You don't have to believe it.
We laugh at Trump.
Different.
You allow me to laugh at Trump.
Okay. Wes Wilson is worse for women than Donald Trump.
You understand?
And I'm half kidding.
That's off the record. That's not true at all.
I'm half kidding. He's a fucking nightmare, and I've been beating the drum about this guy. He's the worst. The other guy's at least funny.
Shut up. We're not. That's out. Okay. No. You look at. I was texting somebody today, and I feared this would have worked on me in my 20s, and it's been a really hard realization for me. And then she goes, yeah, I know, after a couple of drinks, I would have absolutely, and I was like, yeah, and I fear those drinks could have been coffee. Yeah. I mean, they could have had nothing in them.
Also, Samantha, and I'm going to make this even more heartbreaking for you.
No.
This would have worked on you in your 20s.
No. Yeah, 100%.
It would have worked on you in the beginning of your 30s.
It would have worked on me at 38 if I didn't have you. I mean, I'm watching the show and I'm going, I get it.
Yeah.
I'm going, I understand. Like when Sierra was saying, like,
it's not that it would have, it's working.
It's working.
On you.
Yeah.
Actively.
He goes, he's one statement away. God, no, I'm just kidding.
I'm not your Samantha seasons. I'm not fucking leaving.
Yeah. I go, Amanda, I get it.
Yeah, 100%.
No, I would never do it to my friend Sierra. But yeah, so it's been crazy just because I'm so heartbroken over a show, and then I go, why am I heartbroken over people I don't know? But I go, of course I know them. They're my besties. Yeah. I go, I want to rot in bed.
Yeah. You look at it and you go, you want to rot in bed, and there's rot in your head. The kid is. It's been what a long, tumultuous week it's been.
It's been hysterical, actually. In hindsight, now looking back at it.
Honestly, we made a really fun video out of it. So what do you?
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Life is tough. I can't even put a bow on this one.
Oh, well, I will say is this. If you been seeing my threads have been going kind of viral because I've been tweeting about what's been going on, or threadsing. I don't know what you say. Yeah. But if you go back just right before this happened to last week, my last thing is like, damn, there were no Sierra West scenes. And I was like, Andy didn't ask him about any Sierra on Watch Up His Live. You just look at me and go, it was working on me 7 days ago.
Yeah, Samantha, I mean, unfortunately, and I don't mean this as a detriment to your character. You look at Samantha, you go pathetic.
You understand?
You look at me, I literally, you just fell on my lap. You go, thank you, God. This could make me religious. Yeah. This could make me religious because you go, if you didn't fall on my lap, it could have been anybody.
The person who it could have been.
Yeah, just terrifying.
Just any old body.
It's just terrifying.
Yeah. And
you go, I'm going to see the good in people.
Yeah.
You go, I'm just going to see the good in you. Yeah. And you go, does that make me a bad person?
It doesn't, but it definitely makes you a little fucking slow. What are you going to do? Last thing I want to talk about. Last thing, because I think it's funny. Just to put a bow on all the Summerhouse stuff. If you don't watch the show, you should check it out. So we can be friends. But the last thing I want to talk about, somebody in my group chat sent me a video of Chris Brown he's back on tour. He's doing his thing again. Chris Brown brings women on stage. He dances, take you down to them. There's a video of Chris Brown making out with this girl on stage while her husband watches in the front row. Yeah. And the husband did not look happy.
Yeah. I feel like we've definitely talked about. I feel like we've definitely talked about this. Oh, okay. Because bitches be making out with Chris Brown at every fucking concert. I feel like I'm these women crazy?
Yeah, they're nuts, bro.
Their man's like always there.
My favorite. Anytime what this does to the news cycle, this is men's version of $200 dates because it's like, what are you doing if your girl gets pulled on stage? What are you gonna do? And my thing, if Chris Brown brings Samantha on stage to make out and he spotted her in section 407 where our nosebleed tickets are, if he saw her from the stage, I go, he got the vision he deserves.
Yeah, he deserves it. Yeah. Let him have her. Yeah. You go, it's a long walk down to the stage. I'm leaving here with something.
Yeah. Leave her with something. I go, damn, this motherfucker's good. I go, damn, this motherfucker's good. I go, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, got to do it because Chris Brown tickets. I mean, are we even in the room? If he could see me from my couch.
He looks at the camera.
He's like, yeah, you come here.
And Samantha, so I'm like, Drewski?
Yeah. You can see me watching the live that I'm watching on TikTok. Then he can have me.
He's right. Then he can, and he deserves you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anybody with that vision deserves to see it get seen through.
Yeah, well, it's like when the pictures of his meet and greets were coming out. People were like, oh, if this is your girl, and you go, if someone's willing to pay that price, I'm leaving there with something. I'm wrapping my legs around you, taking a photo of it. I'm not, dude, they're so expensive. Thousands and thousands of dollars.
Those are premium tickets, man.
It's upwards of $5,000. Baby, give me a baby.
Yeah, put it in.
Put it in me.
Yeah,
at least
hole.
the tip.
But pick a hole.
Yeah, like I'm not paying those prices and not leaving. You look at Chris Brown, you go, I know he's done a lot wrong for people. You go, a hero at that point.
Yeah. You look back, he's giving back.
He's giving back to the community at that point. We spend so much money. Let me get this off.
Who gets more bang for the buck at a meet and greet than Chris Brown?
Yeah, absolutely. You go. I'm paying for a meet and greet. I'm going to Chris Brown.
You look at Chris Brown, you go bang for the buck, and he'll literally bang you.
Yeah, absolutely.
He'll literally give it to you.
You'll pose in a picture with him like people that pose at like a JCPenney photography thing.
People that have been married for decades.
Yeah. It's insane.
There's a lot of access.
Yeah. So that's how I feel. I'm like, if Chris Brown is getting me from fucking my couch because I can't afford it.
He changed my broke ass life. Man.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Like, put me on stage.
Yeah, it is what it is. But I think that's gonna do it for this episode.
Yes.
Thank you guys so much. Again, sorry for the wait, but life has been crazy.
And we give you a long episode.
And we thank you guys for rocking with us. We'll be back at the end of the month at New York Comedy Club for In Rhythm. We'll get the link to you soon. But other than that, just keep liking, subscribing, leave comments, share it with your friends. Tell us what you're watching, what you want to talk about. And as always, thank you so much for listening. I've been JC Mendoza.
I'm Samantha Santos.
And we'll catch y'all next week.
Bye.
Peace.